I had the image in my mind like maybe I could be a doctor. Coming from a lower income background, I never quite knew how I was going to do it.
Servants can go where kings can't. The physician is uniquely equipped to go into areas and provide service and hope where no one else can. I think medicine chose me more than I chose medicine.
I first arrived in Lexington for my medical school interview, and immediately I felt like home. And that's the theme of my being in Kentucky. This has always felt like home.
We talked about all of our different missions that we have in terms of training and education and research, but those are missions with a why. And that's ultimately to provide more accessible health care for people of this world, for people of this Commonwealth.
Here at the College of Medicine, it's important that everyone feels like they belong here. And we take a lot of effort to ensure that we are building a culture, building an environment where everyone can feel seen and heard and valued, where they feel like they belong. And we take that seriously.
Folks feel at home here, but we came from lots of different paths. We come from New Zealand, Costa Rica, the Bahamas.
You know, for me, I grew up in the Bahamas. My father is originally from Nigeria and West Africa, and my mother is from the Bahamas. And to have so much support, you know, from day one, this really became home. And then I happened to meet my husband here. You know, we both fell in love with this place and made it our mission to service the people here.
I have the list on my phone, but I've lived in 27 different houses in 3 different countries. The moment I stepped foot on campus on here, I felt home. And that was so special because I've never had one, and I didn't think medical school was gonna be that. So to get the feeling of home and a family, like from the beginning, man, one of the greatest gifts of my life. My parents were Christian missionaries. We lived in Costa Rica for 3 years and in New Zealand for 7 years. When you live in an area where there's basically no access to healthcare, you live in this constant feeling of like desperation. Medicine is just like so practical in nature that, you know, you usually end up addressing the most critical need in that community. I wanted to be specifically trained to be molded into what I like to call like a servant leader. And the UK Rural Physicians Leadership Program stood out like way more than others.
So the students that we select for admission in the College of Medicine are going to shape healthcare for the next 30, 40, 50 years. And it's our hopes that they make positive impacts within patient care.
When I eventually become a physician, I really want my practice to be utilized in an area where it's needed the most. I know that a lot of the students and faculty here share that same vision, and I think that's just one of the really amazing things about this College of Medicine.
We also want to have, make sure we have access to research opportunities. We need to make the discoveries which will help the Commonwealth, help the world here.
One of the big things in the colleges is the Research Alliance initiatives that we have. And another thing that I love about the Office of Research is all the opportunities of the different programs, starting from like kindergarten all the way up through high school and undergrad. So I think it's so good to get people excited about medicine early on.
Our program is called START, stands for STEM Through Authentic Research and Training. And this program is designed to reach out to K-12 students across the Fayette County area to really have them gain a sense of belonging in STEM. Those students that come and experience that figure out that they can succeed here.
So how do we ensure access to opportunities here in the college? We do it by investing in the people of the college and their future.
When I got a scholarship, it's so much more than just money. It's an investment in me. It's an investment in my entire family. For me, that felt like such a life-changing gift.
We need more physicians. We need to make it possible for our best and brightest to be able to go to medical school. That was the purpose of my gift. Physicians who have a rural background end up being such good physicians. They already have given back patients they've seen while they were students for the last couple of years.
Getting different people into medical school who may have multiple barriers to getting there, that also improves the healthcare access for patients.
The new health education building here at the UK College of Medicine is just going to be fantastic. This will enable us to accept more students in addition to improving the health of the citizens.
This is something that will change not only the experience of one medical student, but hundreds and thousands over the years to come.
The Michael Rankin Health Education Building will transform education and healthcare for Kentucky. It's going to allow us to have so much more interprofessional education. We're going to be able to do training doctors, nurses, health professionals together. And that's 70 more physicians for this world we're going to graduate, each of them taking care of thousands of patients themselves. This is transformational of the health of Kentucky.
I really appreciate the university's reach. Its commitment to serving everyone in the Commonwealth and beyond, and its focus on ensuring that meaningful change is happening, meaningful impact is happening in people's lives. We're able to create environments where people feel heard, seen, and valued, and ultimately that's what we're trying to achieve.
Through our service, we bring hope for a better future. That's part of the reason why I chose UK, because I think they're very committed in the mission. It's a commitment to developing very well-rounded physicians with a true heart for service to serve wherever they may end up. And it's very evident that the school is enacting their mission.
So we've heard from so many people throughout this series, and they've shown us the rich culture and multifaceted work of the College of Medicine. Our people are building bridges and breaking barriers. They're serving Kentucky. They're shaping our future. It's just doing it all for the people of Kentucky. This is who we are. When I think of the future of the College of Medicine, I think of the past too. I think of the giants who came before us, the people on whose shoulders we stand. They wanted us to be a first-class medical school from the very beginning, and that's a big responsibility for us. But they left a really strong foundation, and then we've grown our own. It's incredibly fulfilling. It fills me with pride to fulfill this mission of the College of Medicine, of this university. So everything we do at the college, we do it because we care. We care about the future of medicine. We care about the research we're doing, which impacts so many people all across this world. We care about our students, but ultimately we care about our patients. I feel so privileged to be a part of this journey.